Welcome back to the Land House vlog. So last week we tried to go to a big shopping trip in Asheville, but both Emma and Ashley were sick. Well, they are both feeling much better now, and so I believe we're going to head out here in just a bit and go for a shopping trip. But I've got my Allen wrench here. You having fun pushing that door? Whee! Whee! I'm gonna fix a loose handle real quick. Somewhere. Does it focus on me?
Yeah, it's focused.
How's that lemon? Pretty good? We are in Target, and Emma was a bit too much for Ashley to handle, so she's gone off on her own for a while, and we're just having a little ride around.
Are you laughing at me?
Mm-hmm. Ashley's picking out a purse for Valentine's Day, and she was wearing 5 at once.
I have a problem.
That's a problem.
I really think this one's cute, don't you?
We got back from Asheville, had a really good time. I got the purse for Ashley's Valentine's Day. She wanted a necklace, but the people that we know that make these kind of necklaces are visiting the Middle East, so won't be asking them for the next week or two. So hopefully she'll enjoy her purse. Well, I am out here in the building, and I've been here for 3 hours. I was able to get the last 2 pieces of insulation on this side, and it has taken me 1 full hour to get a 4x4 sheet of plywood, OSB in here. The reason it took so long is because I had to do some adjusting around that 2x4, and then had to get it over that. But what took so long is that, see how there's no room? So anyway, I had to go in from this square and go over and that way. But anyway, it was quite a hassle. But it's in now, so I figure that I will go ahead and get this next piece in. I think what I'm going to do is make the shelf here. It's going to be a 2-foot by 8-foot shelf. I've got, let's see, they're behind this, but I've got several pieces of this plywood. So anyway, my thought was, if I can get that shelf in, I can store all of this up there. And that way I have so much more room to work to get the rest of that side done. So anyway, we'll move on to that here after a while. Good morning. So last night before I went inside, it started to rain, and it was kind of fun. I heard that the rain was coming from this side, and so the insulation was really making a big difference in the sound. So that was fun. Well, I'm finally getting to use one of the new tools that I showed in my tool haul a few weeks ago. I'm using the little Swanson combination square because I have to cut around that rafter tie right there for the panel to fit in there. So anyway, today during nap time, I'm planning on getting this second panel up, and then I'm going to go ahead and build a shelf, and that way I can store all my stuff. And of course I'll bring you along in these videos shortly, but I'm going to do basically 2 samples before bringing you along. But anyway, just wanted to say that it's nice to be able to use my new tools, because like I was saying, using the really long one on this short stuff can be kind of annoying. Do the crab walk. last night Ashley told me that she's going to take Emma and meet a friend for coffee. I hope she's not going to give Emma any coffee, but anyway, so I was going to have like 4 hours of work that I could just do whatever I wanted to. Well, it's raining, so I won't be up on any ladders today. My goal was to take the 12-foot ladder and clean out all the gutters, and then I'm going to be doing the siding, or the trim work on the building. Well, those plans aren't going to happen because ladders are slippery in the rain. Let's see if you can hear this though. You probably can't hear direction on this camera, but with all the insulation up here in the ceiling, the rain noise is coming from the exposed pieces over there. So it's really nice to know that it is dampening that much sound. So, what I'm going to do today is continue working on this storage shelf, which I started building yesterday. I didn't have much time to finish it, but I'm going to make this one, and then I'll be able to store all the stuff in the corner so I can really get to work. And since I can't bring you the trim work building video that I wanted to, I have something else in mind for this video. I have collected a couple of pieces of the thin unistrut, and I bought a 2-foot piece of the thicker unistrut. And where are they? Here. I think you saw these in a previous video, but I bought some caster wheels, and I'm going to make the Rockler style folding wheels for a workbench. Now, this bench here is just a really quick put together kind of bench so that I can get some work done. But I'm going to have to move it around to get to ceiling stuff here soon. And I figured I might as well make the wheels now, and we can move them to the other bench later. So that's the plan for today. You'll get to see one of these shelf builds in an actual video later, but for now I'm just making this one for my own practice and just to get some stuff out of the way. Ta-da! Storage shelf number 1 is complete. I decided to go with 5 braces in between here, just so that it would have plenty of support. And I didn't do a full chin up, but it'll hold 210 pounds no problem, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking all this stuff from this corner and putting it up there. And just for a future project note, the 2 oak boards that I have back here, I'm gonna use one of them to make a ladder. So you can see it goes up to 8 foot, and that'll be it'll be detachable. So I'm gonna have the metal piping around here, so I can just loop that ladder on any spot I need along the way. So things like this box fan and all of these bags of wrapping for ram pumps, they're just in the way right now since it's February and only a few ram pump orders go out in February, so they get to go up here on the shelf. With items that big, it won't take long to fill up a shelf, but yeah, it sure beats having it in the way while I'm trying to work on a ladder. Well, I ran out of shelf space up here, but I was able to store all of my bubble wrap plus a few more things. And this corner is clean enough now that I can move the ladder in and finish up the last 2 sections here of the insulation. And before I do that, I have to go outside on a good day and put the gable end vent up there. But anyway, it's looking nice. I love these work days when Ashley and Emma hang out and I get to move around and do things. So went for a 4-wheeler ride, got the siding piece done on the building outside. As you saw before, got the storage shelf done. So I was just stepping out back here to look at what I should do on this. Oh, that's gonna be muddy. Okay. So the door is just wide enough that I can't really use a single piece of tin. So I'm gonna have to do the A-frame here as well. which will be good because it'll come out the full 39 inches, I think. So I'm gonna do that there and on the front as well. So that's going to make things really look nice. My brother-in-law works at a factory where they make truck bodies, or truck beds, I guess it is. And some of them have these hooks on them. And apparently, somehow, these are messed up. I'm not exactly sure how, but one is my dad's and one is mine. My brother-in-law gave these to us, but they have no attachment points. So what I'm going to do is put a couple of holes on the sides here, and then I think it would look really good, bam, right there. And I'm going to use hang extension cords on here to get them up and out of the way. So let's put some holes in here. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm guessing I'm going to just level that out with the bottom. I think 2 screw holes will be plenty enough to hold some extension cords. Alright, very cool. Let's try it out. So these can turn to the side a little bit, which may be helpful to have the cords turned away from each other some, but nice. Perfect. That's a big mess, isn't it? I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that gave their opinion last week on what type of roof I should put over the porch. I'm going to go with the A-frame and only one piece out, so 39 inches or so. It's going to be enough to keep out snow and rain and all that. And also thank you for going over to Ashley's channel. I had it in the description of last vlog, and watching her video. She really appreciated that a lot. So, well, I have a few more things I'm going to do today, but I'm going to sign out on this vlog, and we'll pick up again next week for hopefully something fun and exciting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.